All right. Well, okay. What do I got for the viewers? Hello, viewers. Mornings. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. Excellent. What? Okay, Lenovo. So you're going light, huh? Okay. Got a 7-inch screen on Lenovo Legion Go. Okay. All right. Listen to this. Lenovo website hints at new smaller 7-inch Legion Go gaming handheld, rumored to be called the Lenovo Legion Go Lite. It looks as though a budget-friendly version of the Steam Deck rival could be on its way. Valve never made a Steam Deck Lite. They just made 3 versions and that was it. Actually, the the 64 gig LCD, 256 LCD, 512 LCD. Then they made the OLED, the 512 OLED, and the 1 terabyte OLED. They never made a light. Anyway, says here, Lenovo Legion Go gaming handheld impress us in many ways when it first landed, but one aspect that ultimately held it back as a truly portable gaming device was its size. That could be about to change if Lenovo owns website is anything to go by. However, as mention of a 7-inch screen version of the handheld hints that there's a smaller Lenovo Legion Go Lite in the works. Says here, this isn't the first time we've heard about Lenovo working on a more affordable alternative to the current Legion Go. Back in May, there were rumors of a cheaper Legion Go that would use the less powerful Ryzen Z1 processor rather than the Z1 Extreme of the current version. However, that was the last we heard of a new Lenovo contender for our best handheld gaming PC guide until now. As spotted by Reddit user Morphia, the main Legion Go page now has some surprising information in its facts section. Response to the question, what size is the Legion Go display? The site says the Lenovo Legion Go comes with a 7-inch or 8-inch display, putting aside the fact that the screen on the current Legion Go is actually 8.8 inch in size, much closer to a 9-inch than 8 inches. There is currently only one screen size available, so the fact is either wrong or telling us something we don't yet know, or we don't know yet. Anyway, it says the appearance of this text has been confirmed as occurring after the initial launch of the Legion Go, suggesting, but not guaranteeing, it wasn't leftover text from a version that was never launched. As such, it's reasonable to suspect that this is either just an outright error or Lenovo is working on a new version and the website was updated earlier with this new information. And then it says the page shows that there are apparently dual fan versions of the Legion Go. The current one uses a single fan as well as version with an HDMI port. These actually confuse the situation even further, as we wouldn't expect a smaller, less powerful version of a product to have better cooling and extra connection. Regardless, the combination of a Legion Go that's a bit smaller than the current one and that uses a lower power processor makes more sense than the original Legion Go Lite rumor that talks only of there being a version of the handheld with the Ryzen Z1 chip. Then it says here a large handheld with such a weaker CPU would seem to be a badly balanced device. But if Lenovo also drops the removable controllers of the Legion Go and essentially makes a device that's similar in size and form factor to the Asus ROG Ally and Zotac Zone, it could be a more viable option. All that said, the pricing will have to be low for a device like the Legion Go Lite to find much reception of the Asus ROG Ally models that uses the Ryzen Z1 chip hasn't been particularly good, with this consensus being that the weaker chip limits the experience too much. In fact, it's telling that the new ROG Ally X isn't a cheaper version of the ROG Ally, but a more powerful version. Its larger battery and faster memory helps to make it a far more potent competitor to Steam Deck and a far more tempting device all around than the older Ally. It's well worth a read of our full Asus ROG Ally X review to find out just why we think it's such a step up from the original. Well, based on this, that's the end of the article too. Now, based on what I'm looking at here, it says, can the Lenovo Legion Go handheld console be connected to a monitor? It says yes. What size is the Lenovo Legion Go display? And then how does the Lenovo Legion Go handles heat management during intense gaming? Well, if they're making a lighter version, a lighter version without the detachable controllers, that's a good move. You know, it's just giving the Lenovo Legion fans an option, you know, to try out both and see which one they prefer. Do they like the one with the detachable controllers with the bigger screen, or do they like the one with the smaller with no detachable controller? It's just a handheld and you have a 7-inch display. So it just gives them option. It might come with a CPU difference, might be downgraded a little bit, but in the whole situation, it's still a handheld that you can play video games on. Lenovo could also take $100 off the Legion Go. You know, take $100 off versus like building a one with a smaller screen, and then take $100 off the original model and then sell it. And then instead of making a smaller handheld, they can make a new Legion Go, you know, with better specs. So they have options on the table, you know. They could go that route if they want to, but if they're making them, they're probably doing this they're probably making this version so they can reach more people, you know, with the to increase their user base, you know. You got Zotac, you got Asus, yeah, you got MSI to compete with, and of course you have the Steam Deck. So yeah, Lenovo is trying to figure out a way, you know, to bring more customers in, so they want to build a lighter version, you know, and with a 7-inch display. So yeah, with no detachable controller. So good move on their part. No, it only remains to be seen now if this is all true, you know, in the as time move on, you know. Yeah. You know, Valve said, okay, we couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. Competitors is like, okay, we got something to say too. But even the competitors know that the Steam Deck is no pushover, you know, by any means. You know, so the competitors are trying to find ways to stay competitive. So, you know, they have the original form factor, but now they got a smaller version, probably about an inch down. You know, that makes more sense. You know, so yeah. Now will this 7-inch screen be an OLED screen? Remains to be seen. You know, yeah. Or will they just stick with the original model? But we shall see what they do and go on from there. But anyway, it's good news for portable PC fans. You know, good news for the Lenovo Legion fans, and The Lenovo is trying to stay competitive in the market by bringing a lighter version. Good for them. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video for y'all to enjoy though. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek fan for Dark Side. Go. Peace.